looking back at some of the learning that we did in Unit 1. And we're going to look at some word problems and how to use some base 10 blocks and place value to help us with our learning, okay? And just so you know, the grade threes, okay, are responsible for larger numbers like this, and the grade twos are responsible for numbers up to 100. Okay, so here, this would be an example of a grade 3 question. The grade 2s, what we'd simply do is just knock off a digit at the end to make it a little bit workable, but you can totally attain and do this. Okay, so basically, Mr. Villa has a large pick collection. He currently has 123 picks. He would like 150 more. How many would he have altogether? So we need to look at some key words here. And one key word is altogether. Whenever you see the word altogether, probably means you're going to add. Okay? Another word, he would like some more. Again, the keyword more here. I'm probably going to add, okay? And remember, these are story prompts, so kind of play this out in your head. So I want to demonstrate these numbers using base 10 blocks to help me with the pictures, right? So I have 123. Well, I know a flat is 100 already, and 20. I know I have 2 rods, excuse me, and 3 units. So here's my 123, okay? Now, I would like 150 more, so I'm just going to pretend there's a little addition here. So I'm going to make 150 here. So I have 100. I need 50, so I'll add 5 rods. Okay. And 4 and 5. Here's my 5 rods. And what I do is, using the pictures, I can just kind of count them this way. Okay, so I know I have 2 flats. Actually, I probably should work backwards. So I have 3 ones. There's my ones. In the tens column, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to have 7 in the tens. In the hundreds column, I'm going to have a 2 because there's 2 hundreds. So using these base 10 blocks, I just added 123 and 150 quite easily just by counting. Because we're pretty good at demonstrating these numbers using the base 10 blocks. Just kind of lay them all out and add them up. Where it does get tricky is when in the tens column, for example, if I change this number around, if I had something like this, okay, and it was, if I had 153 guitar picks, and I would like 150 more, so I'd do the same thing, work backwards. I have 3 ones. I count in the tens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So remember that number 10. Well, I know that this digit's going to go in the tens column. Sorry. The 0. I'm just going to remember that I'm going to, basically what you're doing is you're taking all these tens here and making them into one big flat. So actually what it would be is 303, like that. Okay, so we'll be looking at some questions like this, a word problem using base 10 blocks. I'll have the manipulatives out for you, and then we'll work through it that way. Okay, so take some time and maybe do some sample questions with your parents. I know I'm getting a lot of good feedback from the parents saying that they are working with their kids doing this. Just make up a simple question with pictures and so on, and to demonstrate the add. Now, of course, you'd have, so here's our pictures. Sorry, just to fix, and then you'd have your numbers by showing the addition, and then you'd have a sentence at the end saying, Mr. V would have, in this case, 303 guitar picks in total. Okay, so you would need a sentence at the end. Okay, so again, take some time, review this, and have a great night.